Adolf Hitler would have thrown down his weapons in seconds if he had seen what all of you had seen on that unholy wood scene, on that Los Angeles scene, in New York City, a pity and more than any witty. Nobody me, the one and only. And there is only one and only. God Almighty, down here in this modern day reality. And I will be known from sea to shining sea. And it will be through the skin of sweeter Peter Palpin. And that's what annoys all of you, not true blue. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! Look, the light, the love, the bright, the one and only more than any right. They can ignite like this kiss of bliss all day long, stronger than gazillion times a gazillion King Kongs. And so all of you who are more than obviously wrong, all of you who can't bong in the one and only gong, you better listen and glisten to the one and only song. Because this is time for me to take my rhyme. Sweetie Petey, more than obviously, he's only the skin that I just jump in. And so for all of you sinners, who feel all my more than obvious splinters, all of you judgmenters, all of you Judge Judys, you Judge Rudys, you judgmentals, none of you instrumental in the one and only smart, the one and only heart, all you judges, all you Santa Monica fudges, all you ugly, smugly, fugly attorneys named Ernie and Barney, you're not earning with the one and only burning, and nobody earns. And now the uglies and the smugglies and the fuglies are saying and spraying, oh look, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. He's a crook. He's a schnook like all us uglies and smugglies and fuglies. He said earned. That was a mistake. He wanted to say burned and yearned. Not earned! But as you can see, I'm the one and only did that purposely to show you the ugly and the smugly and the darn wrong fuglier than any fugly, and I do get angry! Nobody gets as angry as the one and only, and nobody can move and groove and move and groove and groove and move like the one and only, and nobody can heal like me, the one and only, and no This is not Sweeter Peter Palpin. Not one syllable. Not one single solitary syllable. It's all from the one and only invisible. The one and only invisible. And so all of you, full of more than any bullshit, who can't handle this wicked coming through the skin, that I'm more than obviously just jumping Sweeter Peter Palpin, then you better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. Ready. For more than any regret. Because believe me, the one and only, I do get angry. I do. But I won't burn any of you forever and ever. How unclever of the one and only clever lover. But I will give you, believe me, the one and only, 222 lifetimes. 222 lifetimes. If you do not let me, the one and only, more than obviously, ride on worldwide TV for all the world to see, then you're done. And you're done. And you're done. And you will never look like this one. You will never, ever, in any lifetime, shine. And so it is. And so it will be. Because nobody will beat and defeat me, the one and only, through Sweetie Petey. And as you all more than know, not through Sweetie Petey. You know what I've been doing to all you uglies and smuglies and down wrong fuglier than any fuglies. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Cause I am disgusted. I am disgusted. And all you uglies and smuglies and fuglies are busted and rusted. And so it's over. It's over from Rover. It's over, it's over, it's over from Rover. And so the time is ticking away. And the one and only, the one and only is here to stay until the oil and the foil and the spoil of the planet is no longer a problem. And I will solve every single solitary problem on this God-forsaken planet before I leave. You better believe we will rewrite all the wrongs strong. So if anything doesn't gong in the one and only smart and the one and only hot, any moral that you could quarrel with is amoral. And so we'll make that wrong flow. Oh yes we will. Oh yes we will.
There's a beauty to the dawn, a rhythm to the rain, a silence in the soul that I just can't explain. There's a breath of life I breathe, a beating in my heart, a magnificence, a scary sense of what lies past the stars. Beyond what we can see, behind the mystery, I know that it could only be. There is a God, this is a proof that all around the evidence is speaking the truth. From the center of my soul to the edge of the universe, creation is crying out, believe it or not, there is a God. There's a debt that has been paid, a grace that I've been shown, a hope that I've been given that I had never known. There's a love that conquers darkness, a peace alive in me. There's a life that's not just here and now, but for eternity. Ooh, beyond what we can see, behind the mystery, I know that it could only be that there is a God. This is the proof that all around the evidence is speaking the truth. From the center of my soul to the edge of the universe, creation is crying out, believe it or not, that there is a God. I believe it, I believe it. There is a God. I can feel it, I can feel it. Oh, there is a God. And the more I find, the less I need to see. I've never been so sure, so sure of anything. There is a God. This is the proof that all around the evidence is speaking the truth. From the center of my soul to the edge of the universe, creation is crying out, believe it or not. Creation is crying out, believe it or not. There is a God. There is a God.
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name and I'll be there.
And oh, I'll be there to comfort you, build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your strength. I'll keep holding on. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Let me fill your heart.
This was my favorite class and only class that I liked. It was recess at school. That was the only class me and my brother, like no other, liked. The Barbarian Brothers. We liked recess. And we could even eat Reese's peanut butter cups all day. And it didn't matter because we had fast metabolism.
With joy and laughter, togetherness, girl, is all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you.
anybody home? Is anybody home at the Western Playhouse? I wonder if the Western Playhouse would want to have somebody perform that does 24 humanly impossible gifts and riffs. Do you think that they would be interested in this, Kiss of Bliss? You have no idea. In other words, if you had a playhouse and you were the promoter of a playhouse, would you like to have somebody play in that playhouse doing 24 humanly impossible gifts and riffs like no man or woman or boy or girl in the history and her story of this godforsaken world? Would anybody be interested in that at the Western Playhouse? Would anybody like to go to that playhouse and see somebody doing 24 humanly impossible things, even ring-a-ding-ding, grander than Martin Luther King? Would anybody be interested in that? This playhouse? Is this really a playhouse? Or the playhouse people? Are the people that work in this playhouse louses? Are they part of a worldwide, in the name of SNIDE, of pride, blackballs to stop all this more than obvious pure kiss of unadulterated bliss?
The American people must rise up out of the evils of war, the evil of racism, and the evil of poverty. But I am constantly reminded of the fact.
Pump the music, pump the sound. Once again we're gonna do it like this. Pump the music, pump the sound. Once again we're gonna do it like this. Pump the music, pump the sound. Once again we're gonna do it like this. Pump the music, pump the sound. Once again we're gonna do it like this.
The war is only a symptom of international militarism, racism, and imperialism, and an unworkable capitalism.
Hey, Barney! Hey, Barney! Barney, is the coast clear over there and over there and over there? Is the coast clear? Barney! Barney, is the coast clear? Barney, we're looking for that guy, that night of the light. Don't let him in here. Barney, don't let him in here, that night of the light. He's channeling the love, the light, and the way. More than obviously. And then everyone will want to go to that play. And so we got to keep him out of here. We got to keep him out of here, Barney. Barney, keep him out of here. The night of the light and the love, the light, and the way. We got to keep him out of here in the Western Playhouse. All of us louses. All of us losers in the game of life.
No matter what happens, through all I got in this world, I would never give you up for nothing.
The Lone Ranger. Are you Silver? gray horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver. The Lone Ranger. Hi-yo silver! Away! With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the daring and resourceful masked rider of the plains, led the fight for law and order.
Tonto, we have to guard the Western Playhouse, Tonto. Tonto, we have to guard the Western Playhouse. The night of the light. And the one and only. Tonto, we have to guard this place. We will be disgraced, us here at the Western Playhouse. Because we don't want anybody to know about the love, the light, the love, the bright, and the one and only way. So Tonto, be on the lookout, Tonto. Be on the lookout for the night of the light. You'll recognize him, Tonto. He's got a brand spanking new waist and face and every other space and place. He looks like a superhero, Tonto. Tonto, he looks a little like you. He looks like ANGEE and JOUL meets G.I. Joe, Tonto. He looks like Conan meets Tarzan. Tonto, sweeter Peter Palpin. So we have to stop him from getting in here, in the Western Playhouse. Because all of us louses with the Western Playhouses, we're all little mouses. We're all jealous and envious of the skin of sweeter Peter Palpin. And so we can't let him in, Tonto. We can't let him in. Because if we let him in, then people will find out about the love, the light, the love, the bright, and the one and only way. Tonto. And if they find out about the love, the light, the love, the bright, and the one and only way, then no longer anybody will play to Jesus, or to Moses, or to Allah. And maybe those Jews won't even care about eating any more challah. So we have to holler. We have to holler and holler and holler. Not ring around the collar. Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there? Ralphie. Ralphie, how long we gotta guard this place? Western Playhouse. Ralphie, would you ever want to play at this Western Playhouse? Why don't they change it to West Sin Playhouse? Because they're all sinners, not winners. Like the Spinners, Ralphie. Ralphie, why would anybody want to ever play at the West Sin Playhouse ever again? When they tried to stop the one and only cop from playing here. Ralphie? Alice, what are you yelling for, Alice? Alice, why do you and Ralph always yell and scream, Alice? unless you a girlfriend just gotta relax like me.
South Central gang.
Please sing that shit.
I'm 18 with a bullet.
Yeah.
Got my finger on the trigger. I'm gonna put it.
Yeah. Coming back. You know what I'm saying? We got the Wall Street gangsters. The homies from
What's
Colombia.
up, Port from the 54 locals?
The homies from 42nd. The motherfucking homies from the
Gangsters,
Hoover
what's
Loco.
up?
Got the Crown. The homies from 7th and Broadway. All the DTGs. At the arcade. Hollywood gangsters. Motherfucking bright lights in the barrio. Motherfucking gang stores.
Where's the night of the light? Where? Oh, where is the night of the light, see? Where's the night of the light, see? Where's the one and only? We can't see the one and only, but more than obviously, we can see the one and only in the night of the light, see? See? We can more than obviously see the one and only, see, in the night of the light, see? And that's why we, here at the Western Playhouse, we're guarding our playhouse from the one and only, see? Because we don't want anybody to see the one and only through the skin of sweeter Peter Palpin, see? Because we're all jealous and envious of his brand spanking new waist and face and every other space and place. We remember when the night of the light was out there, when we were little boys and little girls. But now he's still a little boy, and we look like we could be his grandpappy and grandmammy, and so we're jealous and envious of his ways to face and every other space and place, see? And so we want to kill him, sweeter Peter Palpin, because we're so jealous and envious of him, see? See? So we'll never have him play at the Western Playhouse, ever. But now we know there's the one and only Clever Lever, see? And so more than obviously, all of us involved in this worldwide blackball list to stop all this kiss of bliss. If we don't go into one and only smart, the one and only hot, then we're fucked, dumbstruck, and out of luck in our next 222 lifetimes. So, and 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 so here we are, the one and only star of all stars, and the skin of sweeter Peter Palpin, but more than obviously, I, the one and only. In this modern day reality, just jump in, sweeter Peter Palpin. So that's why the world created a worldwide blackball list to stop all this more than obvious pure kiss of unadulterated bliss. More than obvious, this is the one and only, mystified and glistified, here to stop all those full of more than any snide and pride, But all we know now, KAPOW, is that more than obviously, this is the one and only Superfly. Down every hall, on every wall, in every mall, in every stall, on every phone call. So all the uglies, and all the smugglies, and all the darn wrong, fugglier than any fuglies, are down on their knees. Lord, child, please. Or is it light, child, please? Or is it God, please, please? Please, please. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please. Just give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. Please, oh, please. Give me one more chance to join your more than obvious dance. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I couldn't get out of the ego, the envy, the jealousy, the unfriendly, the love, the light, the love, the bright, and the one and only way is true, arch enemy. But now I know the one and only know. And the one and only club, and the one and only that can flow like this, all day and all night, through thy night of thy light. That cowboy, that cowboy, that cowboy, that cowboy, that Indian Joe, that brand spanking new James Dean on the scene. That brand spanking new human being. And the love, the light, the love, the bright, and the one and only way. He's a teaser. And he made Sweeter Peter never to be an old geezer. Like all of us at the Western Playhouse. All of us louses. With the blouses and without blouses, all of us louses. And in our next 222 lifetimes, we know we're not going to have a nice houses or a nice blouses because we can't stop being louses. Not because of the one and only, but we're so jealous and envious of the skin, brand spanking new. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, this is Dino D. Dino D. You remember me, Dino D. You remember Dino D. Laurentus? Dino D. Suspendus? Stupendous? Suspenders? Suspenders? Hey, can you lend me a suspender? Can anybody lend me a suspender? What's a suspender? Does anybody know what a suspender is? What's one suspender compared to two suspenders? Well, two suspender is a suspenders. Is anybody as stupendous as the one and only? Is all this stupid like Cupid? Is all this stupidness, all this lucidness? And who's lucid? Who's lucid in the one and only smart? In the one and only heart? What's going to happen to all those part of the worldwide in the name of SNIDE and pride, blackball this, to stop all this, more than obvious, pure kiss of unadulterated bliss, from the one and only mystified and blistified? What's going to happen to all those twistified, full of more than any snide and pride, when they take their ride back home? Can anybody do a poem all day with this full? Or is that only possible if you're channeling and paneling the one and only? Is the one and only full of bologna and kosher salami? Could Johnny, the one and only Swami, Carson, who shined like the sun, do this all day long, strong like King Kong? Not one King Kong, or two King Kongs, but a gazillion times a gazillion King Kongs. It's all you ding-dongs, all you ring-wrongs, all of you playing ping-pong from the dread of your head, led by your huger than huge, tiny little ego, your envy, your jealousy, your unfriend, into the one and only smart, the heart. Head heart, head heart, head heart, head heart, head heart, head heart. That's not smart, because if you're not 95% or greater with the one and only creator, and the one and only tater, and the one and only prater. In other words, if you're a hater because you hate Pater, the skin more than obviously that I, the one and only, just jump in, then you'll fail and derail and pale. But the truth is, and part of my more than any spoof is, you can hate Pate without debate. You can't hate me, the one and only, the one and only. And I am a Gaudiac, for all the heart I do not lack. I'm not an egomaniac or an egomaniac, because I'm not a man, and I'm not even a boy like Sweet Peter Palpin. But I am God. I am the one and only God Almighty in this modern day reality. And if I was a human, I would stand like this, and I would look down at all of you uglies and smugglies, and down fuglier than any fuglies. And I wouldn't even take my hat off to you uglies and smugglies and fuglies. But I will take my hat off to Angelina Jolie, or is it Angelina? Lean on me, Jolie. Angelina solely, more than any holy, than anybody and unholy in Los Angeles. in New York City, shitty, bitty, and still, does anybody have this witty kitty in Los Angeles, in unholy? Am I misunderstood because I talk in rhyme with all this shine? Or is it a crime to say without delay? He's rambling. Anybody ever again who says about Sweet Peter Palpin and me, the one and only, he's rambling. Well, you'll be scrambling and scrambling and scrambling for your next 222 lifetimes. 222 lifetimes of sheer and utter slime and unshine. I, the one and only, do not ramble. And all of you uglies and smugglies and fuglies are taking a more than any gamble if you can't scramble your egos, or is it your egos, into the one and only smart, the one and only heart. And I do not feel sorry for any of you who cannot be true blue to me, the one and only, in this modern day, with this amazing and blazing fillet, standing here in front of the Western Playhouse. Playhouse.
Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending?
So what's about to happen? For the love, the light, the love, the bright, and sweeter Peter Palpin.
Yeah, South Central gang.
Please sing that shit,
I'm 18 with a bullet.
Yeah.
Got my finger on the trigger. I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, coming back. You know what I'm saying? We got the Wall Street gangsters. The homies from
What's
Colombia.
up, boys from the 54 locals?
The homies from 42nd. The motherfucking homies from the
Gangsters,
Hoover
what's
Loco.
up?
Got the Crown. The homies from 7th and Broadway. The
Or
Central.
is it that cat in the hat? Always fat, P-H-A-T. And the one and only smart. And the one and only heart. So Peter is like a lady, but not shady. And he's no longer like a lady in waiting, without debating. Now he's waiting for the one and only king of all kings. In other words, if you haven't heard, Sweeter Peter Palpin is used to being solitary love finding, a more than obvious meta-11 sent from heaven. Not solitary, confining, solitary with the one and only soul from the one and only Super Bowl. Love with the one and only love, the one and only dove of love from above. Finement, because no one's finer than me, the one and only. And nobody has more mince. And nobody can mince words with me, the one and only. All more than obviously Metal Evans sent from heaven. The sweeter Peter Palpin is saying, thank heaven you finally used brand spanking new Metal Evans sent from heaven. Because I'm sick and tired of all the uglies and the smugglies and the fuglies saying I'm superhuman with my brand spanking new albumin. No matter what the one and only does through me, Sweetie Petey, everybody wants to turn me, Sweetie Petey, into a superhuman because of my brand spanking new albumin and my brand spanking new face and waist and every other space and place. So people continually try to disgrace me, Sweetie Petey. But I don't care what they say about me, Sweetie Petey. It's all about the one and only. The one and only. But I have to be honest. Because I am always honest. Me, Sweetie Petey. Sweeter Peter Palpin, more than obviously just the skin. The love, the blood, the love, the blood, and the one and only way just jumps in. And I love the pumpkin patch. I can't wait till all the uglies and the smugglies and the fuglies open up that new batch of worms. They can squirm and squirm and squirm and squirm a little more. None of those non-Demi Moores, none of those non-Drew Barrymores, none of those Roger Moores. All those silly sores who soar with the one and only sky bird. All those who more than obviously know nobody can mix words with the one and only sky bird. That's absurd. Why do all you think the skin of Sweeter Peter Palpin is all of a sudden superhuman with his brain spanking new albumin? Do you really think he created a new lotion and a new potion? Don't you realize it was for the 20, or was it the 11, or just 12 lifetimes of sheer and utter devotion? That lotion and potion isn't from the ocean. It's from the one and only devotion. Do any of you really think Sweeter Peter Powell can heal that blind boy so he can finally see his toys? Do any of you really think Sweeter Peter Powell can walk from here down to there, blindfolded, and find that camera after spinning around once? Even one spin, Sweeter Peter Palpin could walk from now forever and ever and never find that camera. So if that didn't slam you into the one and only smart, into the one and only heart, then you gotta be an egomaniac, a brainiac, a refrainiac, or more than any slaniac, cause you can't snap with the one and only Cracker Jack, the one and only Big Mac, the one and only Mac Daddy. You can make all of you more than any saddie, all you baddies. Don't you want to look like Batman or Superman one day, one lifetime? Don't you want to chime like Martin Luther King? Don't you want to ring-a-ding-ding like Muhammad Ali or Bruce Lee. Woo! 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 Wouldn't any of you like to have a job on the stage? Wouldn't any of you like to be the new Rage on some stage? Wouldn't any of you like to write the grandest of grand screenplays, sitting in your living room looking over the ocean with no pollution? And so more than obviously the one and only has that solution to get rid of the oil and the foil and the spoil of the plant. And so I just have to scare all the bandits. Me, the one and only, commanding it and demanding it. Me, the one and only, with this only wicked. So all of you who sit there and stare at the one and only, beware! Beware! And I dare any of you not to be true blue. Just because of Sweeter Peter Palpin, brand spanking new skin, then you're willing to not win and win and win. Wouldn't you want to create Winnie the Pooh in a lifetime? Any of you not true blue? Don't any of you ever want a beautiful waist and face and every other space and place? Do all of you uglies and smugglies and fuglies want to continue lifetimes of sheer and utter slime and unshine? And if you fail and derail in this lifetime, the most important time, step in time, step in time, step in, slime, and slime, and slime, and slime, and slime, and slime. Can anybody do this kiss of bliss? Line after line after line, time after time, as Cyndi Lauper used to sing. Doesn't anybody ever want to come back as a singer? Or do you want to continue to point the finger and linger in the ugly, and the smugly, and the down wrong, fugglier than any fugly? Do all of you really want to come back your next lifetime as a gray for straying away from the one and only smart, the one and only heart?
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. He would do the old soft shoe. He could jump so high, jump so high, and then he lightly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was, well, I was down and out. He looked to me to be the very eyes of age. As he spoke right out,
hello, do you like my hat? No? How about now, KAPOW? Do you like my hat now?